Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I have an about 30-minute yoga sequence for you today, and this is a yoga sequence that I do a lot. I would say it's kind of a natural go-to flow for me, and I like doing this on days of the week where I'm taking it easy from the gym, or I don't have the time to get to the gym and I still want to do something good for my body and get it moving in all the right places. So this yoga sequence, it's basically a full body workout, and it definitely targets the glutes and the shoulders and of course the abs. Everything always revolves around the abs. You should be keeping them engaged no matter what, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. And sorry, this is just me kind of warming up, seeing how the camera distance is for the frame and whatnot. I'm filming this in my friend Sergey's apartment in San Francisco, so yeah, I'm just messing around here a little bit, but we will get started. So if you just want to find yourself a mat and a little space, we will get right into this. Okay, so we're going to begin by just coming to a seat on our mats and taking a few deep breaths so that we drop into the present moment and are able to connect our breath to our body. So take a deep breath and raise your hands above your head, stretching tall, and then bringing hands to heart center. Go ahead and bow down to your hands and repeat that. Breathe up and stretch, and exhale, hands to heart center. Now just go ahead and shake your neck out a few times just to get the back of the head feeling good and connected. And now come on into your tabletop position. We're going to do some cat-cow. So dropping your belly, inhale as you look up to form a C shape with your spine, and then exhale in reverse to bring your back up into the cat pose. And then repeat to cow. Exhale, cat. Really exhale every breath out. Inhale, fill your lungs, drop your stomach. Exhale into that cat. Cow. Cat. And now we'll come back to that flat tabletop position. And just bump the hips left and right and check them out. You want to make a C essentially with your spine, so look over at your hips as you bump them, check them out. Now back in tabletop, you're going to stretch your right leg out to hover and bring that left opposite arm out to hover as well. And you're going to do a crunch, so bringing the right knee to the left elbow, crunch in for 1, for 2, for 3, really engage those abs. Now pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And now we're going to pulse just the leg for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now placing the left hand down, you're going to curl the leg and kick up for 20, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Kick up like you're kicking the roof. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, with that leg still up in the air but stretched long, 3 presses. So press down into push up and push back up. 2 and 1 more for 3. Now bring that right leg down to the floor into your tabletop and go ahead and bump the hips again and just kind of shake it out. And we're going to go on to the other side now. Now bring that left leg up to hover and the right arm out to hover in front. And we're going to do those crunches again on this side. So bring that knee to elbow for 1. Really concentrate on this movement. For 2. And for 3. And we're going to go right into those pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Just hold it here. Now go ahead and place that right hand down. You're going to curl your left leg and kick up for 20. And really concentrate on keeping that glute tight and the core engaged. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now stretch that leg out. 3 more presses. 3, press down. 2, elbows close to your body. 1 more. And pause. And put that leg down and just roll your body out a little bit here. Just shake those hips out and move how it feels good after all of that hard work. Okay, now back into our flat tabletop. You're going to bring your knees slightly up to hover above the ground. And now press up into your downward dog. And it's probably going to feel really good to just go ahead and walk it out for a few seconds here. So just pedal your feet and feel those hamstrings stretch out. And just take a moment to get that all worked out, and then let's find stillness here. Okay, and now you're going to want to reach your left hand across your body to grab onto the right outside side of your shin. And stretching your head to go under your armpit and look up. So you should be feeling a nice side body stretch there. And now just come back to center, press back, and we'll go to the other side. So bring that right hand to the outside of that left shin and reach your head under your left armpit and look up. Okay, and we'll come back to center, press our hips up, and let's push out into a plank. Just kind of roll your spine. Now press back up into that pike or that downward dog and roll your spine forward into plank. Press back into that pike. Okay, now go ahead and bring that right leg up into your one-legged dog and stretch that up, focusing on squaring your hips. And now bring your right knee to your nose for a crunch for 1, for 2, we're going to do 5 of these. For 3, really crunch those abs. For 4, and 1 more. Make it your best one. 5. And now you're going to want to stack that right leg over your left hip like you're about to flip your dog. But first, we're going to draw a few circles with that knee. So 3 circles. Draw them big. 2 and 3. And now go ahead, if you're able, and flip your dog. And come onto that hand. And it should be like somebody is pulling you by that by that right hand forward. And go ahead and do a few wrist rotations if you'd like. Okay, now wherever you are, let's all meet back in that one-legged dog with our right leg outstretched. And we're gonna bring that leg to come in between our hands into a low lunge. And you're gonna wanna concentrate on keeping that left leg engaged and grounded, and then go ahead and step up into your warrior 3. think of yourself as making an inverted capital L with your body. So it's all about the lines here. And then step that left leg back into your low lunge. And then we're going to come up into our high lunge with arms overstretched. And really ground yourself in those legs. That should be where the power is. And then like you're being pulled up by your hands. Maybe do a little back bend here. Breathing deep. And now sweep those hands forward. Sweeping those hands forward, keeping your balance. And then sweeping up above your head. Gonna go through this circular motion. So reaching forward, sweeping down and up for 2. Let's do it one more time. Reach forward, sweep down and up, maintaining that stance the whole time. And now let's pivot into that warrior 1 position. And keeping that chest open, let's go into our warrior 2 here. Hands being stretched in opposite directions. You're going to lean forward and find your side angle. So keeping your gaze fixed on your left hand that's over your head and maintaining that lunge in your legs. And now let's come back to our warrior 2. Stretch forward, flip our palm, and go to our peaceful warrior. Feeling that side body stretch. And now let's bring that hand to cartwheel down to frame our feet and bring that right leg up into our one-legged dog to chaturanga, dandasana, upward facing dog to your downward facing dog. And go ahead and pedal those legs out now, giving them a nice stretch after that work. And we're just going to take it now to the opposite side. So bring that left leg up into your one-legged dog. And knee to nose again for 5. For 4. For 3. And really feel it in the abs and the glutes and the shoulders. 2. Last one. And that's 5th. And now go ahead and stack that left hip over your right hip and draw those 3 circles with your knee. Just to really open up that hip a bit more. And then, if you're able, go ahead and flip that dog so that your left hand is outstretched, like you're being pulled, and keeping your hips up so that they're not dropping. Maybe a few wrist rotations here. And then we'll just find our way back into our one-legged dog with that left leg back up in the sky. And now go ahead and bring that left foot in between your hands to your low lunge. And then we're going to step up into that warrior 3 again, forming that inverted L with our legs. And you can keep your hands on the ground here as I am, but if you're more advanced, feel free to take them up to maybe your ankle or by your side. And just a few breaths here. And then let's step back into that low lunge and come into our high lunge. Really bringing our hips down and reaching up with our hands and our upper body to create the opposite pull that really stretches that spine out. Feel free to do a little back bend here. And then let's do those sweeps, 3 sweeps. So reaching forward, coming down, and sweeping up for 1, forward, down, and up for 2, 1 more, forward, sweep the arms down and up for 3. And now we'll pivot into our warrior 1 again on our other side. And then open up into our warrior 2 from here. And just really ground those legs down. And now reach forward and finding your side angle on this side. Keeping your gaze up so that your spine maintains its integrity and you're not falling down into your arm. And now we'll come up into that warrior 2 to our peaceful warrior, flipping our palm and tilting back, but still maintaining the leg stance as we had it. And now cartwheel those hands down to frame the foot. And we'll go ahead back into our Chaturanga Dandasana. And you can keep that left leg up as I am, or place it down, whichever you want. Upward dog, and then pressing back everyone into your downward dog. And take a few seconds here to pedal the legs out again and just give them a little stretch. And now we're going to practice a little bit of dolphin pose. So keeping that stance with your hips high, go ahead and bring your forearms to the mat and take little steps as you're able to towards the front of the mat so that your hips are going higher and higher as you're stepping forward. And now go ahead and bring that right leg up into your one-legged dolphin pose. And we're just doing a little stretch here, so go ahead and bring that back down and switch sides. Now left. And really feel it in your core and in your shoulders there, getting stronger. And place it back down. And now let's just go ahead and come down into our child's pose for a little rest. So breathe deep here and give yourself a few seconds to maybe catch your breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And now we'll come back up and find your way back into that downward dog. So just take your time getting there. Once you're there, go ahead and bring that right leg back up for your one-legged dog. And we're going to come into our pigeon pose now. So bring that right foot over to your left hand into that pigeon pose. And you're going to want to kind of scoot your left leg back as much as you can and sit up straight. And then go ahead and bring your arms overhead to lengthen that spine. And then leaning from the hips, come forward to the ground. And we're just going to stay here for a few breaths to stretch out those hips again and the glutes. So this should feel really good after all that work that we've done. And if you're feeling any kind of discomfort here, just focus on sending your breath towards those areas. And now we'll come back up and swinging that left leg around to hook over your right. We're going to do a little stretch here. So bring that right hand up and plant it behind you, hooking that left hand around your knee. You're going to do kind of a side body twist here. So think of it as a sponge wringing out dirty water, essentially. Just twisting. And now let's find our way back into that downward dog, and we're going to go over to the other side. So bring your left leg up into your one-legged dog. After a nice little stretch here, looks like I'm enjoying. Really bringing those hips up high. Okay, so here's our one-legged dog on the left. And now we're going to bring that left foot to meet our right hand to come into that pigeon pose. And then you're going to want to, again, position that right leg so that you can get the optimal opening for those hips and stretch. And now stretch up overhead as high as you can and leaning forward, maintaining that integrity and coming to the ground. And your mind might start to talk to you a lot here, but just focus on your breath and sending that breath to any areas that may be asking for it. All right, so we'll come back up now and swing that right leg over the left to hook. And this time we'll take our left hand up, reach it behind and plant it behind us. Hook your right hand on that knee and twist your body so that you're looking over your left shoulder. And just wringing out that side body there like a sponge. A few deep breaths. And we'll come back to center. Scoot forward a bit, and now we're going to lower slowly down onto our mats, onto our back. So one vertebrae at a time, come on down. And stretch those arms overhead. Taking a moment here to lengthen. Now bring your right knee to your chest and give it a squeeze, like you're giving it a hug. And now bring that right knee across to the left side of the body into your supine twist. And go ahead and put your head in the opposite direction so that you're looking over your opposite shoulder. And just take a few moments here to take a few deep breaths. And again, we're bringing out the body of those toxins. All right, now bring both knees up to center and give them a hug. And you're gonna rock yourself a few times, so holding behind your thighs and just rocking up into a boat pose. I'm having some fun here, you should too. And using the abs, of course. All right, in our boat pose, let's find some stillness. So concentrate on keeping the core engaged and the legs stretched out and the arms. And now place those arms on the ground, and you're going to do bicycles, basically, with hands on the ground, for 20. So let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was close. All right, back into our boat pose. And then place those legs down on the ground, and we'll roll ourselves back onto the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Stretching, arms overhead, full body stretch here. And then let's bring that left leg up to meet our chest and give that a hug. And then we'll bring that over to the right side body for our supine twist on the other side. So go ahead and put your gaze in the opposite direction of your left knee and bring out the body with some nice deep breaths. We've almost reached the end, so just enjoy these last few. Alright, now bring both knees to center, give them a hug. Just maybe bring your face up between your knees and crunch into it and lay back down. And now, reaching hands overhead, we're going to do a few sit-ups. So bring your knees to a slight angle, and we're going to sit up with arms overhead, forward, and rolling slowly down. Arms overhead, sit up, lean forward with your arms, and rolling back down for 2. Sit up and forward, roll down for 3, and 1 more. Sit up, forward, roll down, and go as slow as you can here. This is it. And then we're going into our Shavasana, our final resting pose. You made it. So just find a very comfortable spot here with your arms down by your side, palms faced up, and close your eyes. And just feel all the benefits from all the work that you just did as you relax each part of your body. So just do a full body scan going from top to bottom and see if you can relax every part of your body completely. Relax the forehead, relax the eyes, relax the tongue, relax the shoulders, relax the chest, relax the hands, relax the stomach, relax the quads, relax your shins, and relax your feet. Just melt into the ground. Let gravity just weigh down on you and feel the support of the earth beneath you and your breath. This concludes my 30-minute yoga workout. Like I said, this is a perfect routine when you kind of want just a full body experience. This is perfect anywhere, anytime, morning or night. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to bring you more exciting videos here soon. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my future videos. Thank you so much for watching and participating with me, and I will say namaste. Thanks.